You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen a man that has been asked to endure a bad wife.
Okay.
As soon as a man has a bad wife or he starts complaining about his bad wife, the first thing he's asked to do is leave that woman and marry another woman. Nobody is asking him to pray for his wife. Nobody is asking him to fast for his wife. Nobody is asking him to wait for his wife to change. Nobody is asking him to be patient with his wife. But when a woman marries a bad man, suddenly everybody has an advice for her. Everybody is telling her. In church, they are telling her to pray. In the home, they are telling her to be patient. Everywhere on the internet, they are telling her, bring out your feminine energy.
She said something like, when a woman marries a man, a woman does not marry a man. It's a man that marries a woman. A woman accepts a man to marry her. A woman can only decide to leave the marriage. I do not support abusive men, and I will never support them. But now, this is my take. If you get married by a man and then you do not feel comfortable in that relationship, the best thing you should do is leave. When anybody comes to you and tell you to endure, tell them no and leave, because you do not expect the man who married you to come and start begging you to stay when you're being abusive. You do not expect that. Why? Because he married you with his money into his family. So if you feel like you want to be begged, if you want to be abusive and then want a man to beg you, then you have to marry the man with your own money into your own family. That is just it. This thing is simple. This is simple. It's get your money, get a man of your choice, and then you marry him. Do whatever you want with him. At least you are the husband. So there's nothing he can do. No matter what you want to do in that relationship, you are the husband. Nothing will happen. Because once you tell him that you married him and there's nothing he can do about it, I think this is just the way to settle this particular thing.
He needs your feminine energy. You need to calm him down. You need to endure. You need to be patient. Why is it that we associate suffering, patience, endurance, long suffering with the female gender? Why can't men also endure cheating wives? Why can't men also endure bad wives? Why is it that the responsibility of endurance is always on the women? And the worst part is the people that will tell you to endure the most are women like you.
All right, so this thing is very simple. When they tell you to endure, do not listen to them. It's as simple as that. So let the complaint and the comparison and the gender war, let it stop. You understand? Let it stop. Let it stop. So that let everybody just focus on themselves. You can get money, go get a husband and marry him, so that you live your best life. But if the man misbehave, you pursue him, let him go back to wherever he came from. It's that simple. So this is my opinion, but let me know what you guys think.